Now, if you're new to Where Winds Meet, you might be wondering, what the hell is stamina and what do I spend it on? And hopefully in this video, I'm going to help you out. Now, first of all, we should probably talk about what stamina is, because it is usually in a gacha game. Not maybe necessarily in a game like this, but really what a stamina system does is it time gates you. It stops you progressing so much and then creates these activities where you need to use stamina to redeem the rewards in order to give yourself more power to clear the harder content. That's what a stamina system is usually used for, and it is used for that in this game as well. Although you get a very generous amount of stamina that you can have. Currently, it's 500. It's going to go up to 600 from what I've seen already on the Chinese server. So it is going to go up, but currently it's 500. That's a lot. But we're talking about you guys here in the earlier game. I think you're going to have like 80 and then it goes up to 100 or 150. I can't remember, and I should remember. I've only been playing for 7 days, but it's basically going to go up incrementally as you play the game more. But just know this, it is a system that is extremely important, but it is there to kind of gate you. And I'm a casual, so I have made quite a decent amount of progression as a full-time worker and still playing this game as much as possible like it's my second job. But the reason why it's important to use this energy source as soon as you can in the game is because, again, there's no overcap. So once you hit the cap, that's all just wasted materials that you could be having. And this is going to really help you as you progress through the game and do the end game. So really, spending your stamina as soon as possible is exactly what you should be doing. And it's going to be important. But you probably want to know, well, what do I spend it on? And without giving too many spoilers, here's the kind of thing that you're going to spend your stamina on. You see these markers here? That is going to be a unlockable boss, which you can farm repeatedly, like this boss right here, that you're going to be able to fight very early in the game, but then continue to fight and re-farm it for more materials. Now, these materials are very important. It's not just the gear, because in the early game, the gear sets aren't exactly as important. It is more these oscillating jades. You know, the money's always good, and the character experience in order to get your levels up. So basically, you want to be farming these. And you could do double rewards, which is what I would recommend doing here in the early game. Instead of spending 20 stamina, you can spend 40. So if you're at 80, you can do 2 of these runs against the boss. Boom. There you go. You've used your stamina. You've got yourself some nice rewards, and you just want to keep on doing that. Now, obviously, the rewards change depending on what level you're doing this. But the one thing that doesn't change is the amount of oscillating jade, apparently, until level 6. So you're going to be getting 2 oscillating jade every time. Now, this isn't the only activity you can do to spend your stamina in the early game. You can come and do these outposts. They're marked all over the map. There are several outposts. If you are in the early stages of this game, I think there's just these 2, and it's the Tiger Fort and this one over here, the Mysterious Outpost. These do not allow you to just farm them. They're going to disappear once you've farmed them once, I think, a day. Then you're going to be able to farm one again. Okay, no, I was wrong. I did an outpost over here at the start of my play session, which was probably about 3 or 4 hours ago, and it's going to be back in a couple of hours. So you can farm the outpost, I imagine 2 or 3 times a day, but if you're a casual, you just go on and just farm every outpost you could do, and then there you go, stamina spent. And the rewards for this one, the key thing is going to be the iron. You need this to upgrade your weapons. So this is actually, it's an insanely important resource in the early game, and something that isn't necessarily as easy to get your hands on. And as you go up through the levels, obviously you're going to be able to do more and more and get more and more of the resource. And it does become a little bit not needed as you kind of go through it. I mean, some of these tiered rewards that you can do towards the end are insane. We're only at level 6. Currently in being able to clear them. But anyway, these strongholds are super important, and so are the bosses. So they are going to be the 2 things that you consistently farm for your stamina in the early stages of the game. And do it as soon as you can. Do not waste any opportunity for these resources. Now, I'm not saying you always have to empty your cap, by the way, of stamina. You can see I've got 2, 3, 4 here. I might do a couple more things, but then that might be it for me for the day. But I'm never letting myself be over cap. That's like literally the most important thing. Now, after a little while, there are different things you can do. You've got campaign challenges, outpost challenges, hero realm, which doesn't unlock until you're 51. So, and then you're going to have to grind to get your mastery up. The sword trials are good. You could do them pretty early on. If I look at previous challenges, you've got different ones that you could do. This guy is going to be the guy that you probably farm. You could do this guy, but this is going to be the guy that you farm probably the most early on. It'll be 5 of you. It's pretty straightforward, and especially if you're new to the game now, you're probably going to be matched with someone who is a higher level, and it's going to make it pretty easy for you to just smash through it. But those are other ways that you can spend your stamina for rewards, but your main focus, especially at the start of the game, when you log on in your rotation, is just farming some of these outposts. Spend 40 of your stamina each time and get yourselves tons of rewards. But anyway, I hope that helped you. I hope you're enjoying the game. This game has me in a chokehold right now. I'm going to go back to playing it, and hopefully you're going to get some nice rewards very soon.